Even with the high level of development in Lagos State and rich neighborhoods, there are still people without a home, and this is surprising because the real estate industry is doing well. Today, we'll look into why this is happening and what is really going on with homelessness in our community. Real estate in Nigeria has seen significant growth, especially in urban centers like Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt, attracting both local and foreign investors. However, several underlying issues and controversial aspects are often overshadowed by the booming market. Here's a closer look at what people argue. Number one, property price inflation. Property prices in cities like Lagos have skyrocketed, making it increasingly difficult for middle income earners to afford homes. This inflation is largely driven by foreign investments and wealthy Nigerians looking for a safe way to store wealth, often leading to overvaluation of properties. In certain neighborhoods, developers sometimes keep prices high artificially, creating a bubble that might eventually burst. Number two, speculative investments. Many properties are being bought purely for speculative purposes, meaning buyers are not looking to live in them but hoping for the price to appreciate. As a result, there are many unoccupied homes, especially luxury apartments and estates, even in high demand areas like Victoria Island, Lekki. These empty buildings are a sign of potential instability, with the demand driven more by speculation than genuine need. Number three, lack of affordable housing. While high-end real estate is flourishing, affordable housing for the majority of Nigerians is scarce. The government's initiative to address the housing deficit has been slow, and private developers even prioritize luxury development over low-income housing due to the higher profit margins in the former. This means a widening gap between the rich and the poor. Number four, land grabbing and corruption. Land acquisition in Nigeria is notoriously fraught with corruption and illegal activities. Omonile, a term used to describe local land grabbers, often claim ownership of land and extort money from developers or individuals looking into build. Some landowners even sell the same plot of land to multiple buyers, leading to disputes and legal battles. The government has tried to intervene, but corruption within the system, regulatory agencies, means this problem persists. Poor infrastructures. While luxurious estates are popping up across the country, especially in Lagos and Abuja, the infrastructure surrounding these areas often lags. Many high-end developments are built in regions without adequate road access, electricity, water, or sewage systems. This means buyers often face hidden costs to address these infrastructure gaps after purchasing a property. Number six, regulatory challenges. Real estate sectors lack a unified regulatory framework, making it difficult to navigate for both developers and buyers. The process of registering land, securing building permits, and dealing with zoning laws is often opaque. This allows room for shady practices and further complicates land ownership. Making due diligence is a significant challenge. Number seven, the impact on urban planning. Rapid real estate developers without proper urban planning has led to chaotic city layouts and overcrowding in places like Lagos. The high demand for housing and commercial spaces leads to developers to build areas prone to flooding or with poor drainage systems, exacerbating the system's infrastructural problems. Number eight, a more annoying one is the foreign influence. Foreign investors, particularly from the Middle East and China, are pouring money into the Nigerian real estate market. While this brings much needed capital, it also means local control over the key assets is diminishing. Some argue that foreign influence is driving up prices beyond what locals can afford, foiling an unsustainable market growth. Adamawa State in Nigeria has diamonds and other mineral resources. A Russian survey found commercial quantities of diamonds in Adamawa. In 2016, the state government announced that a Swiss firm would begin mining diamonds, gold, bentonite, gypsum, kaolin. We are blessed and we're taking advantage of. Now let's get into it. I'm talking the way it hurts him. We own these resources. They can't come here, take our resources, and get rich, and people are suffering. People are homeless. They can't even afford to rent a home. Imagine a rich man not being able to eat, and he's got riches that he can't touch. It's so tight that even an average man can't afford house rent. I rent out properties. I see people drawing back because the rent is too high. We need to have a regulatory body. I know that every area has its ban on rent, but we still need to regulate it. I know the government is trying to say you mustn't take more than 1 year's rent, but the 1 year's rent is still high. At the end of the day, it's high. In conclusion, the Nigerian real estate boom may seem like a gold mine in the surface, but beneath lies a tangled web of problems that could unravel if left unchecked. The government and industry players need to address these challenges to ensure that the market grows in a more sustainable and equitable way, balancing the need of investors with those of the everyday Nigerians. I hope you've learned a thing or two today. It's been a pleasure talking. I'm sorry I was emotional, but please subscribe to my channel, press the bell, and we'll see you in my next video.